Hello and welcome to my living room. I'm Kathleen Hirschner. When I was a little kid, my grandfather's brother, George, my great-uncle George, used to come over to our house at Christmas time and bring us envelopes with money in it. Sometimes it would have a $10 bill. Sometimes if we were lucky and Uncle George had a little bit more money, he'd give us a $20 bill. But before he would give us the money, he always did a little magic trick, because I think everybody thinks that they know a little bit of magic. And so he'd do this thing where he would make his thumb like this. I don't know if you can see it. And he would like pull his thumb apart like this. And to a kid, that's really fascinating. But then you figure out the secret behind it and you practice and then you can do it. But today we have somebody who's not an amateur magician. He's an actual professional magician here in the studio with me, Lupén, who is going to amaze us with some of his wizardry. So Mac, thank you so much for turning my living room into my magic...
Your magic living room.
My magic living room. I don't know. I was going to say my magic mushroom, but I don't think that works.
Thanks to you for having me here at your living room, which is sort of also my living room just for today.
You're going to own the stage, man, because I know that you are a professional musician. You're a Spanish guy, and you've been working in magic for how long?
For 16 years. As a professional.
As a professional for 16 years?
16 years.
Well, I'm going to be amazed, I'm sure. Now, is magic a big... are Spaniards really interested in magic? Do they like going to magic shows, or is it as popular as it is in the States?
Yeah, no, they absolutely do. You can find magic everywhere you go, every pub, every bar.
Every part of the world?
Yeah, every part. Yeah, but we're talking about Spain. Everywhere, magic closet, magic stage, magic, everything.
There are magic clubs in Madrid?
Yeah, of course they are. Really? Yeah, there are 3 or 4. Very interesting places to visit.
Well, they are a secret, like a lot of the magicians' secrets.
Not really, because they want people to go there.
Right.
So they can't do it like a secret, because they are interested in people upcoming, you know.
And you perform in these clubs as well?
Of course, I perform everywhere.
Do you do a lot of parties? I always think of magicians as doing children's parties and things like that.
Yeah, that's not unusual, but no, I do shows for adults and also children, of course. But the most important part of doing a performance is to enjoy yourself. So no matter if they are kids, older people, and you know, middle-aged people. So the most important is to create the atmosphere that something magical is happening.
Because if you're having fun and if you enjoy what you're doing, it's going to be easier to have your audience enjoy and suspend their disbelief. I think magic, I mean, most people know that magic is an art. I think that it is considered to be an art. Yeah. But I think while we don't know why or how certain tricks work, we can suspend our belief systems so that we will be amazed, and we can pretend that it's really like if you're sawing a woman in half, that the woman really is being sawed in half. You're not doing that today, though.
No, I'm not. It depends on your behavior.
No, I'll be very good.
No, I won't. That's one of the most frequent questions when you go to some place and you say, I'm a magician. They always ask you, do you cut a woman into halves? And I say, I don't. Oh, I thought magicians do that. You know?
It must be the most, it's the most well-known magic trick of all tricks, other than perhaps card tricks, which I see you've brought some cards with you today.
Some stuff here.
Let me ask you a question before we begin, because I think you're going to treat us to some of your, to show us some of your tricks.
Yeah.
Were you interested in magic when you were a little kid, or has this been something that has interested you as an adult?
Well, in fact, no, sorry. When I was a child, my father was also a magician.
Really?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I thought all parents in the world could do that kind of things, like appearing in disappearing coins, things, make things rising, you know. So when you're a child, everything you see, you find normal. So
you assume all fathers do that.
Yeah, of course. If you see your father flying over your living room, you think that's normal, and all parents could do that. Yeah. So that's why I wasn't amazing, and I thought all parents in the world could do that kind of things.
Oh, you must have been disappointed when you went to your friends' houses and said, your dad is nearly as much fun as mine.
Yeah. Then when I realized my father was a magician, and at first I thought all parents could do that kind of things.
Yeah. So was he a professional musician? I mean, magician?
He used to be, yeah. He used to be a professional magician, and then he became a doctor, and then he put all the magic away.
Well, so he performed other types of magic tricks on his patients, I suppose.
Of course, of course. It's very useful, being a magician. No matter what you do alive, being a magician is one of the most useful things alive. Believe me.
Well, what about your inspiration as a musician? I know there are famous, I keep saying musician, magician.
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 Yeah.
I mean, I know there's some very world famous ones. David Copperfield is one that comes to my mind.
The great master.
David Blaine is one that's popular now and has been for a few years. Who is your main inspiration for magic in terms of someone other than your dad?
Well, I think, of course, I have three great inspirations. First one is, of course, David Copperfield, which is the bigger magician ever.
Well, he's made magic so accessible to
he can fly,
public.
he can do everything he wants, he can make disappear rich monuments, you know.
Right.
So it's my biggest influence. And after that, there was an Argentine magician called René Lavand.
René Lavand?
Yeah, he has only one hand.
Really?
Yeah, he had an accident when he was a kid. So he started performing all the tricks with just his left hand.
I'm amazed. I've never heard of
but
that.
he's the biggest artist ever. Because he's always, he can tell you stories. He knows how to speak, how to stop, how to make the mystery happen. And just with one hand, he's a special side with cards, with playing cards. So just with one hand, he tells you stories alone. So you go along the story and you get amazing. A man who is now something like 75 years old, and he plays the old tricks, and it's incredible. He's an artist.
Can people watch some of his magic on YouTube? I suppose they could Google him.
Of course.
I'm wondering if
René Lavand, of
René
course, on YouTube.
L-E-V-A-N-D?
L-A-V-A-N-D. Yeah,
L-E or L-A?
L-A-V, sorry, R-E-N-E, René.
René.
And then L-A-V-A-N-D.
L-A-V-A-N-D.
That's it.
Okay, so I'm wondering if, like, you have one hand.
Yeah, the left hand.
The left hand. I'm left-handed, so for me, that wouldn't have been quite as
you won't be
critical.
a problem, yeah.
But if you have one hand, then maybe you have some extra opportunities. If the other one's missing, you could, like, I don't know.
You don't know.
Do other things with his hand that's missing.
I think it's better for you not to know it.
All right. No, I don't want to know. Well, let's get right into this, because we're here to see some magic, and we can maybe talk about your life if we have time left. But what would you like to start with? I see you brought like a pistol and a
I have
deck
some
of
things here
cards.
to show you. I can show you one, two, or them all. So let's start by. I'm sorry.
When you have a
for instance, with cards. You know what, Kathleen? Last night, I had a dream, and in my dream there was you.
Really?
And also you. So when I woke up, I wrote this. I want you to keep this until I ask you to read it for us.
Really?
Okay, yeah. It was my dream. Okay, so let me have some water.
Wait.
Because this is a mystery moment.
Amazing Karnak.
I'm not a mentalism, so you can be...
Oh, that's a mentalist, right?
This kind of, but I'm not gonna go into your brain.
Okay,
so
well, you just tell me. I'm going to be your faithful subject here, so you tell me what you want me to do with this.
Yes, of course. Right. So in my dream, I was here, and I was doing some magic. What else could I have done? So I had 6 cards.
Okay.
Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's all. So you can clearly see 6 cards.
I see 6 cards.
So, okay, so big cards.
They're big. They are larger than normal.
Yeah, of course, for everyone to see them.
Okay.
So now, in my dream, Kathleen, I asked you to pick a number from 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So now do it as you did in my dream.
All right. Do you want me to tell you?
Of course.
You want me to tell you the number that's in my head?
Please.
All right. 4.
4? You can change it if you want. No, don't change.
Is 4 okay?
Don't change, because in my dream, you said number 4.
I did?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what I did in my dream is to take, for even not to touch the cards, I use this little hand and count 1, 2, 3, 4, and separate the fourth card from the rest. So you didn't say 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You said 4.
I said 4.
Because that was what happened in my dream.
Wow.
So
I had no
now,
idea I was doing this last
So
night.
now it's time for you to open the envelope and read for us all what I wrote this morning when I woke up.
Do you want me to show it to the camera so we can...
Yes, I want it.
It says Kathleen will choose the only red card.
The only red card. Show it to the camera.
Kathleen will choose the only red card.
That's it. That was my dream.
All right.
That's it. So now let's focus on the table because you said 4. And having 4, you have chosen the only red card. And that's it. So what was my dream?
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
I don't know how you did that, and I know I have good manners. I know we're not supposed to ask questions like that.
I told you to change.
I'm a bit curious. You did give me the opportunity,
I did.
Mac, to change.
I did.
I did not take it.
Okay. Well, so that was my dream, and that the same happened here. The same happened in my dream.
I wish my dreams would come true like that.
Oh.
Do you need this back?
That's for you.
Okay, I'm going to keep this over here. All right. Now, what else do you have for us?
Oh, you want something more?
I want more. Now I'm getting a bit addicted to this.
Okay, I love magic. You know I love magic. All magicians do love magic. I love my job. I think I'm very happy because I do what I love to do. I mean, I wake up every day full of energy, and during tonight I have to fly, I have to go, I train, I have to do it. I'm the whole day moving from place to place to show my magic, but that's one of the best things for me in life. I love magic. I love cards. Sometimes I even eat cards just to try the flavor. Like, not very good one. Sorry, no, not very good one. But we can try another thing. That was not very good. Oh, they have some water. It was terrible. What's a figure? You know figures? Figures.
It must have been the Joker.
Yeah, some kind of Joker. So there's something I can show you.